Hi, this is Michael Buckoff from BetterTOEFLScores.com. In my previous video, I was talking about avoiding a choppy speaking style. Similarly, you want to avoid a choppy writing style. In this video, I'm going to show you an example of two paragraphs. I think one paragraph is written with a more choppy writing style, and then the other one is better. So let's kind of compare the two. And this applies to both writing for an academic discussion and, of course, the TOEFL Integrated Writing. The lecture disagrees with the reading. The reading says that solar panels are efficient. The professor says they are not. He says they don't work at night. He also says they depend on weather. He gives an example about cloudy days. He says they produce less energy. That's why he disagrees. Now let's see what Microsoft Word thinks of this. So I have to believe the TOEFL uses E-Rater and human raters to grade your writing. So let's see what artificial intelligence Microsoft Word thinks about this paragraph. So I'm Review, Editor, let's go to okay, let's do document stats. Okay, let's take a look. So the way this paragraph is written, it has a grade level, a Flesch-Kincaid grade level of 3.9. This is elementary school writing because the sentences are just simply too short. You can't do that. So if you want to write at college level, you definitely want to avoid a choppy sentence style. And choppy means there's a lot of really short sentences. Notice the average number of words per sentence in the paragraph is 6.5. The average number of characters per word is 4.4, and that's how we get the grade level is we look at the words per sentence along with the character per word, and we divide that out, and the grade is 3.9. Now let's look at the smooth, well-written paragraph. The lecturer cast doubt on the reading passage's claim that solar panels are efficient. While the reading states that solar panels provide a reliable source of energy, the professor challenges this by pointing out that they do not function at night and are heavily dependent on weather conditions. For instance, he explains that on cloudy days, solar panels generate significantly less energy, making them an unreliable source in certain climates. This contrast clearly illustrates why the lecturer disagrees with the reading's optimistic view of solar technology. What effect do longer sentences and a less choppy writing style have on the grade level of the writing? So let's take a look. So we went from 3.9 to 13.7. So 13.7 is 1 year after high school. How do we do that? We went from 6 or 7 word sentences to an average length of 21.5. And remember, we went from the average number of characters per word, 4.4, to 5.4. So I think E-Rater is going to like this paragraph much better, and it's more college level than the one I showed you before. So here are 3 strategies to avoid choppy writing in the TOEFL Integrated Writing section. And anytime you're writing, not just for the TOEFL, but when you're doing reports and memos and things at your job or whatever, use these things not just for the TOEFL, use them for your long-term benefit. Number 1, use transitions and connectors. Words like however, in contrast, for instance, and as a result, they help connect your ideas smoothly and clearly. Number 2, combine related ideas. Avoid writing in short, separate sentences. Instead, group related ideas into longer, more complex sentences using conjunctions like while, because, or although. Number 3, vary your sentence structure. Mix simple, compound, and complex sentences to create a natural flow. Too many short, repetitive sentence patterns can make your writing sound robotic. So apply these 3 changes as you practice your TOEFL writing practice test. I think if you practice them, you're more likely to do them when you take the TOEFL IBT exam. And remember, I have a TOEFL speaking and writing feedback service at bettertoeflscores.com, and this is the kind of feedback I provide my students when they send me practice tests for evaluation.